Coming up on BG24 News. The undergraduate student government at BGSU reviews the university's budget.
Plus, a popular event inspired by a TV show will once again take place on campus.
And how students can get into shape before the summer season starts.
We'll also take a look at your full Black Swamp weather forecast. Welcome to your Campus and Community Connection.
Live local news starts right now. This is BG24 News, live at 5:30.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Alana Nessel.
And I'm Brooke Ebersol. Thanks for joining us tonight.
The university budget was the latest topic of undergraduate student government discussed. Chief Financial Officer Sherry Stoll spoke to the USG yesterday on the matter. She discussed Ohio Bill 4, which could lower the cost of state attendance 5% by 2016. The university's budget has not changed much in the last 5 years. However, student fees have gone up and state funding has gone down.
The Hatch will once again take place on BG's campus. Tomorrow night, 10 students will present their business ideas to potential investors. The event was inspired by the popular TV show Shark Tank. Last year, over 1,000 people attended this event. The Hatch starts at 6 p.m. in the Stroh Center. BGSU
has partnered up with the Lake Erie research team. The university is teaming up with Big Island Waterworks out of Sandusky. The research team focuses on toxic algae blooms in the Sandusky Bay area. Faculty from both the Maine and Firelands campuses will use the research facility. The partnership is set to begin this summer.
In other Lake Erie news, a state senator visited Wood County yesterday to speak about the lake. State Senator Randy Gardner attended a Wood County Farm Bureau meeting. During the meeting, he discussed a bill that was recently passed. The bill is aimed to help clean up Lake Erie and reduce the algae problem. Many farmers were curious why they were receiving most of the blame. State Senator Gardner assured farmers that only a small part of this issue was agriculture related.
And we're here with Taylor Irvin for our first look at your Black Swamp weather forecast. Taylor, can you tell us if the rest of the week is going to be kind of rainy and gloomy like today or nice like yesterday?
I definitely can. We should be expecting a lot of rain for the rest of the week, but right now temperatures are 41 degrees. We've experienced some rain today, as well as mild winds going 18 miles per hour northeast. There's a 43% chance of precipitation with 73% humidity, explaining all the moisture in the air for right now. And I will have more of your extended forecast as well as regional temperatures when we come up.
Thanks, Taylor. The school year is slowly coming to a close and summer is fastly approaching. Reporter Amy Stegerwald tells us the top workout mistakes and the right way you can get your body into shape by summer.
With summer right around the corner, everyone is looking for the fastest and easiest ways to get into shape. But getting that beach body may not require what you think it does. Cutting carbohydrates and doing constant forms of the same cardio routine are among the biggest workout mistakes gym goers make. Dietetics major Laura Dwarning says that people often make the mistake of cutting carbohydrates completely out of their diet, thinking they'll lose weight. Instead, she recommends eating more whole grains.
White carbs are bad. Like, you want to eat like complex carbohydrates like whole grains and brown rice, but people cut them out completely, lose weight really fast, and then they gain all their weight back once they start eating them again.
Graduate assistant of the fitness department, Kaylee Morgenstern, says that not confusing your body is the biggest mistake people make when working out.
The biggest mistake people make when they come to the rec center is sticking to their same routine. So never cross-training, never providing variety in their workouts. Eventually the body adapts. So they're essentially just doing the same thing, not really seeing results, not improving.
Morgenstern is a personal trainer at the new BGSU Rec Center and suggests incorporating different forms of cardio and strength training into a daily workout. She also suggests setting long-term fitness goals in order to continue to receive positive results.
When people make short-term goals, those goals tend to be made and then they falter back to the level that they were at that they weren't happy with.
The newly renovated BGSU Rec Center opened last year. Morgenstern and the entire training staff feel that the new facilities can assist students in reaching their goals.
Not only do we have all brand new equipment upstairs on the main level that all patrons have access to, we also offer group fitness classes and personal training.
Summer officially begins in about 2.5 months, leaving plenty of time for you to make a change. Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Amy Stegerwald.
For more information about classes and personal training at the BGSU Rec Center, visit the BGSU website.
The Bowling Green City Council continues to discuss street legislation. During their meeting last night, the council continued their talks about the Complete the Streets legislation program. Talks about legislation began last fall. If approved, the city would rework many roadways, making them more usable for all users. Last night, council members discussed what issues the new legislation could bring.
This month is National Fair Housing Month, and the City of Bowling Green has now endorsed a housing policy. Over the weekend, city officials and Mayor Richard Edwards announced their commitment to the policy of fair and equal access to housing. The policy was created in order to ensure housing rights regardless of race, gender, or religion. If residents believe the policy was violated, they are asked to contact BG Grants at bgohio.org.
Fair Housing Month wasn't the only proclamation Mayor Edwards made yesterday. He also declared today as Mayor's Day of Recognition for National Services. This day is to recognize all the volunteer work done throughout the community. Mayor Edwards specifically mentioned volunteers from BGSU's campus.
Coming up when we return, an event will take place this weekend on campus to prevent sexual assault. We have the details.
Plus, a Bowling Green student faces several charges after 2 separate incidents. Stay with us. GSU is making an effort to prevent sexual assault. Reporter Lilinda Cobb has the story.
It's On Us movement at BGSU had a bystander intervention training Monday night in the Student Union. Pledge participants who attended the bystander intervention training received free wristbands and a t-shirt. It's On Us is an organization that aims to educate people on sexual assault and help understand that it is not just a crime, but a huge problem in society. BGSU considers sexual assault unacceptable and supports its survivors. Director of Wellness, Dr. Faith Yingling, says that sexual assault is not just a problem on Bowling Green's campus.
We do have an issue with sexual assault. As we know, 1 in 5 college women are sexually assaulted.
Bowling Green State University's Humanities Troop performed skits on sexual assault to teach the audience how to be more proactive. After the presentation, peer educators led a discussion regarding what it means to be a bystander and why it's not up to just one person to stop sexual assault. It's On Us member Colin Claywell says that the bystander intervention training is one of the most important events.
And this is where education and prevention is put at the forefront. This is the way that they can interact and intervene, stand up, speak up, act out.
The Wood County Rape Crisis Center, also known as Safe Center, made an appearance at the bystander training event. The Safe Center provides free and confidential services for individuals that have been affected by human trafficking, sexual harassment, stalking, and sexual assault. The bystander intervention training was to encourage students, staff, faculty, and community members to step up and speak out to help raise awareness about sexual assault and look out for vulnerable situations. When it comes to preventing sexual assault, it's not just up to one person, it's on us. Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Melinda Cobb.
It's On Us annual Sexual Assault Awareness Month 5K and Dog Walk will take place this Saturday. For more information, visit BG's It's On Us Facebook page.
A BGSU student is facing several charges after 2 separate incidents. The first occurred on campus in Harshman Residence Hall in March. The student was naked and throwing furniture around a room. He was charged with disorderly conduct and public indecency. The second incident occurred shortly after in Maumee. The student was then charged with resisting arrest. That case, however, is still pending.
A burglary is being investigated in Bowling Green. The incident took place early Saturday morning at a residence on Liberty Avenue. The burglar entered the home through an open window and stole a laptop. This investigation is still ongoing.
A shooting took place in Perrysburg earlier today. The incident occurred at the Waterford at Levis Commons. According to 13 ABC News, 1 person was shot during the incident. They were taken to the hospital for treatment. A suspect was apprehended and now in police custody. The investigation is ongoing.
2 Wood County men were indicted last week. The 2 were involved in an incident in Toledo last year. 4 individuals broke into a home, tied up the residents, and robbed the home. The 2 men were charged with aggravated burglary and kidnapping.
Still to come, Ohio State head football coach Urban Meyer plans a visit to Wood County.
Plus, we'll have your full Black Swamp weather forecast when we return. Stay with us.
Live local forecast with BG24 Black Swamp Weather.
Hi guys, I'm Taylor and this is your Black Swamp weather forecast. Currently we're experiencing 41 degrees with a feel of 32 degrees. We're experiencing some light rains and mild winds going 18 miles per hour traveling east. We have a 45% chance of precipitation and 73% humidity in the air, which is the reason for the moisture that we experienced today. Tonight's temperature will stay at a consistent 41 degrees. Winds will still be traveling east at 15 miles per hour. There will be a slowdown in the rain with a 4% chance of precipitation, but there will still be a fair amount of moisture in the air with 74% humidity. Tomorrow we'll see a rise in temperatures with 54 degrees. Low winds going northeast at 9 miles per hour. We'll have a 39% chance of precipitation and expect some thunderstorms going on tomorrow. Tomorrow night's temperatures will drop slightly to 46 degrees. We'll have some low winds still traveling northeast. There will be a 24% chance of precipitation with 79% humidity in the air. Across the map, we see that our cities are in the low 40s. Temperatures do not exceed 43 degrees. We have Wasion with 43 degrees, and then our temperature low will be Fremont with 39 degrees. Our 5-day forecast shows us we'll have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We'll see rainstorms. Precipitation will range in 40 to 90% chance of rain, so make sure you have your umbrellas and raincoats. Temperatures will clear up Saturday and Sunday. Saturday we have a 0% chance of precipitation, and we'll see a lot of sun. Sunday will be a high of 68 degrees. We will see sun that day as well with a 10% chance of precipitation. The week high will be Thursday with 76 degrees, and the week low will be Wednesday and Friday with 57 degrees.
Oh, so it looks like only nice days that we're really going to have this week are on the weekend.
Yep, and those are the only days that matter.
So very true. It was sort of nice yesterday.
Yeah.
I guess not frigid, not balmy, but not frigid. It was
Yeah.
right there kind of in the middle.
It was pretty nice. Today we were experiencing a lot of rain and a lot of moisture, but
yeah,
that's the weather for you.
Yeah.
That's Ohio for you.
Thanks, Taylor. Former Bowling Green and current Ohio State head football coach Urban Meyer is coming to Perrysburg. Meyer is the guest speaker for Urban for Autism, a dinner and fundraiser for those who suffer from autism. The event is held by the Autism Society of Northwest Ohio. It takes place June 29th at the Hilton Garden Inn. Tickets for the event can be found on urbanforautism.org.
A Rossford school official was cleared of a violation. The school district superintendent was accused of campaign violations. The violation was in regards to a letter sent about an upcoming levy request. Last week, the auditor of the state's office ruled that there was no supporting evidence to find the official guilty.
Toby Fleming joins us now for a look at campus and community sports. Toby?
Thanks, Brooke. Coming up on BG24 Sports tonight, baseball will hit the road tomorrow to take on Eastern Michigan. Plus, I have this week's Pizza Hut Athletes of the Week. All this and more coming up next.
It's unfalcon believable coverage that you won't get anywhere else. This is BG24 Sports.
Good evening and welcome to BG24 Sports. I'm Toby Fleming. The BG baseball team will be traveling to Ypsilanti tomorrow to take on Eastern Michigan. The game tomorrow is the first of a 4-game away stretch for the Falcons. Eastern Michigan is currently 12-18, while BG has a record of 9-17. The Falcons, however, are coming off 2 straight wins and are looking to keep the momentum on their side. Especially in last Sunday's game against Miami, the Falcons' bats exploded and BG scored 18 runs. First pitch is scheduled for 6 p.m. tomorrow at Eastern Michigan. The BG track and field team will travel to Knoxville for the Tennessee Relays. BG is coming off a victory in the Battle of I-75 last weekend. Also, hammer thrower Brooke Pledger is currently in outstanding shape. Against Toledo, she threw 222 feet 4 and led the Falcons to a 103-96 win over the Rockets. The 3-day relay in Tennessee will start on Thursday. After a rough patch halfway through the season, the BG softball team is looking to get back on a winning track. Reporter Zach Carrion tells us young players are stepping up to the plate to help the team.
The BGSU women's softball team is 12-16 so far this season and has been improving their record lately, winning 7 of their last 11 games. Some of their recent success can be credited to their contributions from their talented freshmen and sophomores. A key starter for the Falcons is freshman catcher Morgan Evangelista. For her, adjustments had to be made to her game to play at the more competitive college level.
I've had to work a lot with my framing for catching and just like the attitude, the mental side of things, because it is more intense and you have to be more mentally tough to play this game at college level.
Along with the freshmen, new transfers Brianna Combs and Molly Holliday have also helped the team improve towards the second half of the season. Head coach Shannon Salzberg says that everyone contributed in some way to build the team to where it is now.
You know, we have a lot of new kids on our team. We have a couple transfers who have been very impactful in the outfield, as well as one of our pitchers, Bree Combs. And you know, so it's really taken a little bit of everything from seniors all the way down to the freshmen to get where we are right now. And I don't think we're a finished package yet, which is the exciting part for me.
With a young team that can only get better, Coach Salzberg sees a bright future for BGSU softball. For BG24 Sports, I'm Zach Carrion.
BG Softball will host Miami this Friday for a doubleheader. Games are scheduled to start at 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. at Meserve Field. Moving on to the Athletes of the Week. Hammer thrower Brooke Pledger takes home 2 Athlete of the Week honors this week. Pledger was named MEG Track and Field Athlete of the Week, and she's also the BG Athletics Pizza Hut Female Athlete of the Week. In the meet with the Toledo Rockets, Pledger threw the hammer 222 feet 4 and was just 1 foot shy of her own school record. Also, her throw was the furthest among any collegiate athlete in the nation this year. Baseball player Greg Basiliga is this week's male Pizza Hut Athlete of the Week. In 4 games last week, he hit 3 home runs and scored 11 runs for the Falcons. Basiliga hit .500 and had an on-base average of more than .560. His performance greatly contributed to the Falcons winning 3 out of their 4 games last week. BG softball player Aspen Steele was named MEG East Player of the Week. This is the second time she has earned these honors this season. Last week, Steele hit .455 in 6 games for the Falcons. She also had 3 home runs, 6 RBI, and reached base a total of 21 times. On the season, Steele is hitting .366 and has a total of 8 homers and 22 RBI. And that's all I have for BG24 Sports tonight. Follow us at BG24 Sports now on Twitter for breaking news and scores. And follow us on Instagram at BG24 Sports. I'm Toby Fleming and we'll be right back.
The Not in Our Town movement will host an event in BG next week. This movement has become popular on BGSU's campus. It inspires people to speak out against hate and to commit social justice and equality. Next Tuesday, the documentary called Not in Our Town, A Bowling Green Legacy will have a public showing. The event takes place at 7 p.m. at the Clazel Theater. It is free and open to the public.
We're going to take one last look now at your Black Swamp weather forecast. So Taylor, we're looking at kind of cold temperatures.
Thanks, Brooke. We are looking at some okay temperatures. The low will be 57 degrees. We'll see some thunderstorms for the next couple of days. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we'll see a lot of rain and thunderstorms. Saturday and Sunday, it will clear up. Saturday will be beautiful, 60 degrees with a low of 38. No rain or snow in sight. And Sunday, the same thing, a high of 68 degrees with a 10% chance of precipitation, a low of 53. Not a bad week at all. We are going to see some rain and some moisture, but Saturday and Sunday will clear right up, and it'll be a great weekend to ride a bike or take a walk and really enjoy spring coming up.
And Toby, it looks like it'll be a great weekend for some baseball and softball out there. And
yes, it is, of course.
Hopefully
we will see the doubleheader on Friday with softball, and you know, it's supposed to rain, but
a little rain never hurt anybody, especially not on a dirt diamond or anything. A little rain
never play a little harder, maybe.
Hopefully, yeah. And hopefully if it's not super, super cold, rain.
No. Winds are definitely going to be low for the next couple of days. The rain should not affect, the playing at all.
That's good. As long as it's, raining and it's not cold enough to be turning into snow, I am okay.
Nope, we will have a pretty warm couple of days with the rain.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks.
That's all for BG24 News tonight.
Check out these stories and more content on youtube.com/BG24News.
And check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and now Instagram.
From everyone at BG24, I'm Brooke Ebersole with Alana Nussel, Toby Fleming, and Taylor Irving. And make sure you check out BG24 News Producers Panel tomorrow night at 5:30. Have a good night, everyone.